So hey, I know you wanted clowns, so here it is. Here's the clown van. Beetle Bum the Magic Clown. You can hire a clown for your party. Cotton candy, popcorn, magicians, clowns. Nothing about this. It looks like, you know what? It looks like this Beetle Bum. I should have played Beetle Bum from Blur. Jesus. Hang on a second. Um, it looks like Beetle Bum is holding raw chicken. I tried, but yeah, it just kind of looks like a raw like I know it's doves, but if you look very quickly while you're driving, it kind of looks like fucking like a skinned chicken ready to be cooked. Technically they are raw. Good point. But yeah, that car, no part of this car makes me want to hire that clown. That's very creepy, very creepy. Not like the creepiest of all the clowns I've seen, but it kind of it's like one of these things. Do not want. Prepare to be. Someone in chat just said, "I'm keep reading entertained as circumcised." Prepare to be circumcised by the best. What? Yeah, I guess if you look very quickly, maybe just a little bit. All right, that's enough of that. So now you've seen the clown mobile. Um, it's it's fine, right? Good. Um, I still have I have a folder from last week's stream, and I want you to see what's in the folder. These are the things in the folder. Imagine having a folder this cursed. All right, let's get started with Yosh. Vinny, do you still have Farming Sim installed? It's not installed. It's a game cart. I don't have Farming Sim on my hard drive. And besides, you know, good. It's good up there. I like it there, the farming simulator. It's nice. Nice. It's good next to Yoshi. So we did the Pirate Island, now we do Slip and Slide Island. Today's Yoshi will be... Did I do a Thanos Yoshi yet? Thanoshi? Have I done purple Yoshi? Thanoshi it is. Now this does put a smile on my face. Don't actually do that. That we already did that last time anyway. No need. What would Thanos use as a costume? A glove? Something yellow? An ant? I like signing onto the internet and then seeing a rumor that Thanos may be returning to Fortnite. Nothing, like, gets my jollies off than a piece of news like that. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing specifically Thanos-y about any of this stuff, so we'll just choose a fish. It's fitting for this next level. Thanos and his yellow car. That's right, that's canonical. Marvel. Thanos has a yellow car. That's his thing. He drives a yellow car. There is one with colored gems around it. Oh, I'll have to look for that then. I didn't see it. You know, every time I boot up this game, it's not the best looking game I've ever seen. But boy, does it fucking charm me. Every time. Runs nicely, looks good. Kirby, I think, had more detail in its environments. But this game runs at 60. It has dynamic resolution scaling, which you can see sometimes when it gets nice and scrusty. But the art direction's so much stronger. New music? Yeah, it seems like we got a new music track. Vinny, does Yoshi have teeth? That's a weird question. I don't know. Oh no! Oh. Lost all my eggs. But thank God for that. The second streams of the night sometimes suffer. Because I get out everything I have to say in the first stream. So you know how I usually play 2 games? Throw a BRB in the middle. Well, I already talked Star Wars, I talked Tame Impala's new song, I talked about my day, about seeing Pedro Pascal in the city, about Clown Vehicle, you know, all the news that I could remember. And, so, you know, now it's just nothing. So what happens is the psychosis begins to take me at this point, usually. And thus these streams, the second game of the night streams, are usually weirder and more tired. Just talk about bullshit again like Egglets. So, which hobbit is Egglet? "33-year-old man playing this game right now. Smiling like a child. What's your point? No, I'm just stating facts. No point, really. Vinny, I started listening to the audiobook of Fellowship, unabridged. I laughed at Tom Bombadil part. It's hard not to. Vinny, how do you know when you have a bad taste in video games? What games do you like? I got your chat. I got your messages up. Go ahead. What games do you like? What are some of the games you're playing now, for example? Start with the games you're playing now. Not you, chat. Just the one dude who asked. I'm really curious. Still waiting. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just it's a bit I'm doing for the stream. I want to see what you're playing, and I'll let you know if I, the master of video game tastes, the fucking arbiter of video game tastes, as evidenced by my love of Bab Game, will tell you. Where was it in the Big Penguin? Vinny, when are you going to Wildwood again? Well, I wouldn't reveal that specific information, because you'd be surprised how many people would plan a trip at the exact same time. I wish that was me just overestimating my importance in some people's lives, but I don't think I'll be revealing that information specifically. But sometime this summer, I believe. I enjoy Wildwood. Someone said I'd go to Wildwood just to annoy Vinny IRL. Well, the whole goal of me going to Wildwood is to just get away from everything for a little while. And get some fucking Polish water ices. The dude responded, they like Forza Horizon 4, Battlefield 4, and Smash. I don't like those games, except Smash. But I think I can't really talk shit because I haven't played Battlefield 4 or Forza, so this bit has failed. Because I want to be an asshole, but I can't. I can't force myself to be an asshole. I don't like a car racing game because they all feel the same to me. I know they're licensed, I know people like Forza. It doesn't do anything for me. Battlefield 4... I'm sure I would enjoy it if I played it. I played Battlefield 1, it annoyed me. After a while. It was good, but it got old. So I'm good on Battlefield for the foreseeable future. But I played a lot of Battlefield in my day. Awesome, I love missing all those blue coins. Vinny, I asked when you were going to Wildwood, and if I see you, I'll get you good pizza. You told me the food sucked last time you were there. Correct. The person who said those games that he played said he doesn't have any time in his hands anymore. Good pizza in Wildwood? How about this? How about just let me know which place it is so I can go there? You know what, though? Why would I want to get pizza in Wildwood? I get something else. What else is good in Wildwood? Tell me. Here's what you do. If you want to help me out in any way, just give me the name of a good restaurant over there that isn't seafood. Sam's... Sam's and Max? Sam's and Max Wildwood. Family-owned pizza place. Wildwood Boardwalk. Baking a variety of thin-crust pies for 50 years. It's Max versus Sam's, so there's two locations. There's two places they fight. So Sam's Pizza since 1957, and then there's Max. Oh shit. I don't know which one's gonna get my business. Should I do both and then do a pizza review? Hey, Frankie, I'm outside, Sam's on, Wildwood Boardwalk. Where are we? Frankie, where are we? Doesn't matter, Frankie. This is Sam's Pizza. And, this is a famous pizza place. Everybody knows the rules. It's famous. One bite. Frankie, where the fuck are we? I don't know. And then I actually only take one bite and then just throw the rest of the pizza out. I want to give anybody who comes to New York City a little bit of advice. This is not good advice, necessarily. It's just an observation I've made. If you're looking for a good pizza place, Whale is nice. You usually don't want to go into the places that have red and black, red and white stripes, or like checkered patterns, and their tables are red, the walls are white, it's bright, it's neon, like that's Sbarro and like New York Manhattan pizza. It's like really touristy pizza places. You don't generally want to go into those places if you're new in town and you're looking for decent pizza, because those are the places that are mostly just whatever. They're utility pizza, they're tourist trap pizza. So what I mean by that is red and white checker pizza pattern. Let's see if I can find something on Google. Does anyone know? Ah, fuck. What's the name of the place? I found one. Check out a pizza place. It was like a... Two Bros Pizza? Let's see. Two Bros Pizza interior. No. No, that's not what I'm looking for, but... It's close enough. I mean, I can kind of see one of the pictures here. Like, yeah, that's kind of an example. If you see a wall like that in a pizza place, it's probably not that great. It's probably okay. You want to go to a place that looks like, you know, it was made in, like, 1923. What's a good non-food place to go in New York City? Katz's Deli for pastrami sandwiches and corned beef. Go to the High Line. The High Line is great. I've talked about it on stream. Just Google it, check it out. The High Line, New York City. It's amazing. That's food? It doesn't have to be food. You could rub it on yourself. The pastrami. That's not, you know, you can use the stuff for non-food purposes. Hold it right there, Yoshi. You're not gonna get in our way this time. Those gems are ours. Your reckless majesty. Careful now. I'm a natural on this thing. It's okay to be jealous of my awesome skills. You don't actually think you can do better than me. Yes. How dare you! Your spikiness. It's all your fault, Yoshi. Eek. Let's see how you like getting dunked in the sea, chum. Yoshi's the villain here, make no mistake. Yoshi kills the Shy Guys, he's mean to a baby. I don't like that nose. Oh, look, he's a balloon! Oh my god! Those are some good balloon graphics. And the nose is much better now. But yeah, these lads were in Yoshi's Island. Oh god. These boss intros are 10 out of 10 in my book. The penguinos are watching the fight. $100 coin. I like that coins actually count for something in this game. Mario games could use more utility for Kern. I have a theory about this game. It's just a marketing ploy to sell penguin cups. No, I didn't want to see a naked lad. He wanted to play Find the Ribbon. I will hide this ribbon upon my person. But I want you to find it. Which Infinity Stone was that? The Mind Stone? Oh fuck, the gauntlet is almost complete. How do they have that many gems already? That's it. I'm gonna ambush those stupid Yoshis. Your stubbiness. Listen here, I have a much better idea. I'll hide out in front of the last gem and... What? Vinny, is this the kind of tourist pizza trap you're talking about? Yeah, actually. Yeah. Which one is this? I'm pretty sure I've seen this picture of Conan before. Here's the thing, though. There's a place called Prince Street Pizza that has all famous people on the walls. It might be this, and it's good. It's actually really, really good. Prince Street Pizza is maybe top 3 pizza in New York City for me. So, it's not... I mean, just because they have famous people on the wall, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just cliche. It's just more cliche. But, there are a lot of places in the city that do not have photos of celebrities. But that fucking table... Avoid that table. And yeah, there's always a Snapple. There's always a Snapple. Looks to me like your cup overfloweth with gems. I think there's one just beyond here. Be careful out there, my boy. My boy. Welcome to Outer Orbit. Countdown begins. Space. This may end up being my favorite world. If it delivers upon the space premise.
Yoshi!
Never mind. As soon as I heard the song, it's like, nah, I'm good, mate. There's a convention today at the Javits Center in the city. And I'm pretty sure it was a car convention. Oh! I think it was. There's a lot of people in the Javits Center. Okay. Ow. Every time I pass the Javits Center, I'm like, oh, Comic-Con. It's like, it's just always happening. In my mind, Comic-Con's just always happening. And I could just go there whenever I want. They built something over there, so they're doing a lot of development over in Hudson Yards, which is right near there. And there's this bizarre fucking structure that they've built. It's just endless stairs where you just walk up it. I haven't done it, but I'd like to show you it. Hudson Yards art thing walk. I don't know. Yeah, well, that was enough to find it. The hell is this video? I can't believe I found it from that. I think I maybe even showed this on stream at some point. But it's really bizarre. So it's this thing here. And you walk up the thing. That's all you do. You just walk up the thing. And then you can walk back down the thing. But it goes, you know, a little bit high up, so you have a pretty good view of the city. This thing, I saw it today. It's art, I guess. But it looks really cool. And it's right by the Javits Center, so if you're in New York for Comic-Con and you're looking for something to do, you can walk up the thing and then back down the thing. Directly next to it is a giant building that moves. What do you mean, moves? Is it like the beginning of Monty Python's Meaning of Life? I don't know, I didn't see it move, but my friend says it does. My friend who works at Nintendo. No, I'm curious about that. I want to look that up. He lives across the street. Okay, I believe your friend. Thank you. Vinny, are you going to get Labo VR? No. I've heard it was better than people think it is, but it's also your arms begin to lose feeling after a couple minutes. I saw it. You know, I saw it in person at them Nintendo place, and I gotta be honest, it does not look appealing to me. The mini games are apparently pretty good, but it's also 720p, so you really get the window effect. You get real up close to them pixels. I'm not into it. Honestly, I'm not into it. I told you, I'm waiting for VR to get substantially better anyway. Even for, you know, to build the thing and then get like a little experience. I would try it if it was in front of me, but I'm not gonna purchase it and then build it, and I'm good. I like Nintendo, but not that much. Motion sickness friendly in particular, not entirely just that, it's also I'm waiting for good VR experiences that aren't just like minigame collections. I know there's several. I know the Star Trek Bridge Crew game is cool. I also want a lighter headset. I want better resolution for VR, which it's getting better. It's getting pretty good, but I still think within another 2 or 3 years, there's gonna be some nice innovation that I might jump on around then. Galgun VR? Vinny, Nintendo released a new VR ad on Twitter that showed Toad being stepped on. No. Toad was blowing bloads, actually. I'm gonna show you. Red Letter Media just uploaded a video. Really? What did they upload? I didn't see it. No, you're lying. I got an alert, but I don't see it, said someone. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me show you this Toad thing, because it's like a little disturbing. It's a little disturbing. I'm looking for it. Just a moment, please. I think it'll be worth it if you haven't seen it. It's utterly bizarre. So this, Labo minigame, you step on the thing, and you're a frog. Oh, it's a Star Wars thing. No, I'm looking for the Toad thing. They uploaded a 4-minute Star Wars thing, so I'll check that out. Can someone link me to the Toad thing? Because I can't find it now. So anyway, it's a frog minigame where you step on it and you jump your frog and a gust of wind hits you as the gust of wind in the game hits you. So that's what this thing is. It's kind of clever. Apparently it's cool. But then Nintendo goes and uploads this fucking cursed abomination of a video. Where's the rest of it? There's more. He gets swole. That wasn't all of it. At the end of it, he gets swole. That's really all there is to it. Vinny full version. Oh, cool Rickroll. Okay. I know this has been a very difficult couple streams for people just wanting to see video games, but you're not allowed to see video games. Not while I have life left in my cold, dead body. There's too many links, and I'm not, you know, I can't find the one where Toad gets, like, super swole, but yeah, Nintendo's taking the piss. So remember, it's just a workout. It's nothing like super weird. Also, new Red Letter Media video, it's about heroes never dying. You know, so it's probably them taking the piss out of the fact that they can bring back any character they want now. But I specifically love the idea that it's probably... What time is it in Milwaukee right now? It's either 12:20 or 1:20. I don't know what time zone they're in, but... Like, I can just see Mike up all night editing his video. It's 1:20? Yeah, it's... So, if it's 1:20 in Milwaukee, their fucking... Mike was just editing the video all night. He's like, I finally finished. Melting his action figures. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Oh, I wonder if those boosters land on their own. Big jump. This moon is really made of cheese. It's made of clay, no, not cheese. It's made of cheese clay. Vinny, is there a reason you're not in 1080? Most of the games I've been playing are in 720. I answer this question a lot, but the truth is I would prefer to stream solidly, stably at 720. Also, 1080 is still... There's still a bit of a struggle with that on Twitch. Oh. I mean, eventually I'll stream in 1080, but I still put my games in window mode. And they're generally, they don't hit 1080 when I do that, so... I also, considering I stream from the same computer that I play games on, It's actually more convenient to do a lower resolution, so it's not taxing my GPU as much. What are these shy guys doing? How do I get in there? Let me in! Let me in! Oh, the bad smell air got them out. Yo, this music is pretty nice. It's the instrumentation, too. It's not like weird kazoos and flutes and... You know, it's just perfect for space. Very chill. Theremins are very nice with reverb on them. It's a tasteful arrangement. Yeah, I'd say it's tasteful, whereas some of the other arrangements have been anusful. I missed a flower. I'm gonna go look for it real quick, because that's what I want to do, goddammit. I already know what I think I have to do, which is bring a goddamn squid with me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nope. Yep. I wonder if I can touch the moon. Maybe hookshot to it? Oh, sadly... No, I can't find the red coins. There's another 4. This game is really good at hiding red coins. Vinny, you aren't on the moon. I'm on space. There's a moon on a moon in a moon. I'm just a dude playing the dude playing another dude. Disguised as a dude playing another dude. Oh well. Vinny, did you still want the Toad getting pumped up video? Not really. It's like, hey, I know, let's repost the Toad video, but we'll cut out the best part. Why would they do that? This is the type of shit I have to look forward to in my life. Someone stepping on Toad's cock. Vinny, why does he gain biceps from doing sit-ups? I knew it was just a logical fallacy. I'm just looking for secrets, don't mind me. It was deliberate. See? We're all good. Is this a soda bottle? Oh, that's perfect. Oh! Yeah, this is a cool space level. Oh, look, constellations. When I was a dumb kid. When I was a real dumbass. Real fucking stupid idiot kid, you know, because my brain was still mush. And I got really interested in space and planets and stars. Real dumbass. Fucking, like, moron dumbass kid. No, anyway, I got a space book and I was obsessed with it. And I really loved... I've told this on stream. I really loved... I love streaming now, but at the time I wanted to be an astronomer, except I didn't know it was called an astronomer. You know how, like, you want to be a million different things before you settle on Home Depot service representative, but you know how life is. But anyway... So, what were we saying? Oh, right, so when I was a dumbass little kid, I wanted to be an astronomer. And it was nice, like, the idea of working somehow in that field. And, I didn't know what it was called, so I thought it was called a rocket scientist. And I was telling, like, adults that I wanted to be a rocket scientist, and they loved the attention. They loved that. They were like, "Oh my, that's amazing, you're so smart." It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But they would give me attention, and they would tell me, like, that I'm gonna be a genius. Because adults are dumb, too. It's like... Maybe... I don't know, maybe explain to me what the fuck a rocket scientist is. Well, it's not really their fault. But... anyway, so I finally realized that that was a lot of pressure. And I just stopped saying it. I wasn't as cool to adults anymore, but... At least I wasn't overselling myself. And then I became a Home Depot service representative. I mean, I did work plenty of retail, so that's not even that far off. Many hours, many years of my life were devoted to retail. But that's a whole story right there. Astronomy is still fun. I still love astronomy. I think it's great. I don't really like... I'll watch documentaries here and there. Through the Wormhole, narrated by Morgan Freeman, was good. Brian Cox is very good at making these concepts easy. Neil deGrasse Tyson makes you feel like a fucking idiot. Because he's very smart. But, you know, I've learned from him. It's not that I haven't learned from him, but I just don't follow a ton of it anymore. The black hole picture was nice. I know people were let down by it, but it was more what it represented. It wasn't about the actual picture. And, like, people were memeing it into Blood Bagel and, like, Majora's Mask, and it, you know, a lit cigarette. Doom even memed it. Yeah, Raphael was back there. Goatsy, yeah, of course. Of course I had to... One of the most, impressive, you know, things that we as humans have been able to do in some ways. Like I said, it's more of a symbolic thing, which is why I think it's pretty cool. But of course, we had to make it into Goatsy. There's porn made of it very quickly, mind you, very quickly. There's almost no lag time. Wow. Threading the needle on that one. There was almost no lag time between the black hole picture and porn of it. It was like they turned it into a waifu, and then they made it into a porn. It's funny because it's a black hole, which I think is exactly what would be needed. Won't you come, black hole sun, wash away the rain. Vinny, you're losing it. I told you. Usually the second stream, you know, whatever game I stream second, I've run out of things to talk about that happened, and it just ends up weird, abstract, like I'm too comfortable with the audience type shit. Fuck that right up. Alright now, UFO. We're going to play a game. I want you to find the ribbon upon my person. I implore you to search everywhere, and I shall think no less of you for finding the ribbon. Someone just said, I'm sure many are confused by this bit. Yep. That's a guarantee. I don't like to exclude, necessarily, but it is from a movie that I've been talking about most of the night. So... Eh? Yoshi wants to know. Where the fuck am I going? How do I get over there? What am I missing? Oh, okay, it's what is it, a mobile? It's a mobile. The fuck? Oh. Yeah, I just kept hitting the fin. Vinny, I wonder if putting the rocket together will give you a flower. What do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. Never mind, yeah. What do you mean? Rocket is together. Ah. That would have been nice, but a little bit... I think that one would have been difficult for some bab to find. Vinny, there's one more in the back. Oh, there's a full... Oh, right, because this moves too, which I didn't notice as well. Full rocket. Vinny, you already got that flower from the back of the rocket. Okay. It would have been nice to get a little something extra, even just coins or acknowledgement. The game needs to tell me I did something cool, otherwise I won't know if I did something cool. Well, I'm at least pretty on point with the flowers. I do like this level though, so that helps. Speaking of Star Wars, which I'm not speaking of, and I haven't spoken of in a couple hours now, but the Millennium Falcon has its old antenna dish on it in the trailer, and I've already seen people speculate and go into, like, really in-depth theory discussion about how the Millennium Falcon got the dish back. Boy, Harrison Ford. Turns out Han Solo returns. All returns. Oh god, how great would it be? How amazing would it be if in Episode 9 Han Solo appears as a Force ghost? But Harrison Ford didn't want to do it. So they got the guy from Solo to show up and, like, do a smirk in his boots with the stripe on his pants and the vest, and he just gives, like, a cocky fucking smarmy smirk, like, directly into the camera. Oh man. Can someone make that happen? Can someone make a video of that, like a cartoon? And just, you have, use the idea, it'll get you a bunch of hits. It would be better if it was actually, like, probably an edit. Like, you have the Force Ghost of Hayden Christensen as Anakin, Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, and then Yoda. And after Yoda appears, it's just young Han Solo with the gun on his hip, and he's still wearing the outfit! Oh, fuck. Oh, God. That's how you ruin it. That is how you do it. I missed a flower. Just winks at the camera. God. Vinny, you got all the coins and flowers. Why did someone tell me I missed a flower? I got everything. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about this. And then Dong Glover shows up as young Lando, even though Lando's already alive. like Lando's alive in the movie. Billy D. Williams plays Lando, but then Donald Glover shows up as a Force Ghost. It's just oh, Carl, you're an idiot. Play a record. He goes into a song. This is Corellia. Don't get you tripping now. And then, like, old Lando looks into the distance where the Force Ghosts are, and he sees himself. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like a CG Jake Lloyd instead of Hayden Christensen. Oh, God. Can we have the Death Star show up as Force Ghosts? It would be a separate bit. I think the bit that I'm doing would probably... You could get away with Han. If you want to take it to the next level of absurdity, you can do the Lando thing. But, yeah, like a separate thing would be, you know, it pans out into space. It's the ghost of Death Star 1 and 2, and then Starkiller Base as well. Why not? Admiral Holdo. Remember Admiral Holdo, everybody? Cool character. Oh. Eat. Eat. Oh shit. This level's like kind of mental, isn't it? Oh, the Roberts go crazy. The Roberts don't like that. Okay, so Force Ghost Luke Skywalker looks into the distance, and it's Force Ghost Bigger Luke, from the Bigger Luke theory. A full 1 inch taller than him. And he looks on and he smiles, as Wicket the Ewok rub-nubs. Alright, it's getting... Now it's just... No. No more. I can't do this anymore. What do you think Rise of the Skywalker meant? Jar Jar is too easy. It's too obvious. I couldn't bring Jar Jar into this. He's a funnier character than we've ever had. I mean, this is the conclusion to all of the Star Wars movies. So you could have, like, Watto in there.
Hey, it's me, a ghost, Watto. I sell you the power converter. It'll take you to heaven, eh?
Dexter Jetster, Boss Nass, all of them lined up in an award ceremony for the ages. Alright. Sorry, this was just way too entertaining. Eek. Eek. You know what would be cool? So you have, like, all the Jedi. Okay, I got one more. And, you have all the Jedi, you know, and they actually got the actors as best they could. And, you know, you do the Han Solo, the Lando, but all the Jedi. Mace Windu shows up, you know, Qui-Gon, and it's like a nice moment, and everyone's really, really happy that they're there. But since Christopher Lee is no longer with us, they just use this. It's just like real people, and then this. And then and then another real people. I hate myself so very much tonight. Gonna have to cut this into its own video, I think. Then I'll be the one uploading at 1:20 a.m. tomorrow. This would make, let's be honest, this would make a good Vinesauce animated. I don't know how I could make that happen. But do they have lightsabers? They look, oh my god. That was the fucking ship from Clone Wars. That was in Attack of the Clones. Fitting conversation. Whoa, son. Oh, I missed the first flower. I didn't even notice that. All this time. Huh. And I'm not like crazy about this game mechanic. It's cool. The asteroid crashing. Alright, I guess. Yeah, look, it's those fucking, it's the transports. Oh, yeah, they have little lightsabers. It's cute. Like they like they do the Force Ghosts at the end, just because everyone is here, and they do Chancellor Palpatine. Sorry, Palpatine, Ovaltine. Not Emperor, but the Chancellor, because he was a good man. He just smiles like an old man. You have freed my spirit. Like, the backstory we didn't get is that Palpatine actually tried to do the best for Naboo, but the bureaucrats kept blocking him. And he just couldn't, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do what was best for everybody. He wanted clean water. They wouldn't let him do it. And then he got all evil and scummy. Yeah, because in the trailer you hear the laugh, right? So, I mean, people are just assuming that Palpatine's gonna play a big part of the movie. I have a theory it's just the laugh. Like, you know, they're just gonna play a clip. Like, they go into Death Star 2 and it's just on repeat. It's just a laugh on repeat. And that's it. And then they turn off the PA system, and Kylo's like, thank God. And that's it. And then they all go home. Someone in chat said, do you think in the end they'll make Ghost Mace Windu will make Ghost Anakin the rank of Jedi Master? He does that and his spirit can finally rest, and then like he Thanos fades into the ether. And then Harrison Ford does a Blade Runner voiceover. I got one for you here. This is how this is how episode 9 ends. Where is it? No. I need the voiceover. Voiceover. Hang on. Sorry about that. I need oh, we got a voiceover. Here it is. This is how episode 9 ends. This is a preview. Harrison Ford does the narration.
Gaff had been there and let her live. 4 years, he figured. He was wrong. Tyrell had told me Rachel was special. No termination date. I didn't know how long we'd have together. Who does?
Oh God, he read it with so much contempt. So much contempt in that voice. No termination date. But who does? Robert. It would take a long time to get the amount of money needed to get every costume in this game. When the Force Ghosts show up, there should be 3 different Anakins. Hayden Christensen, Darth Vader, and old Anakin from original screening of A New Hope. And throw in, like, again, CG Jake Lloyd. Yeah, just like, every version, every actor that ever played the character. Sure, why not? Gotta be an epic conclusion, remember. Oh wow, there's this much more? Cheery Valley? Oh, I thought space was the final frontier, I guess not. Oh, there's a little bit more. Okay, got a couple more worlds. Okay. And landed on a whole other planet. Couple more streams. Well, there's also the bonus levels, which I don't think I have enough flowers to unlock, but maybe. Ugh. That's amazing. See ya. I remember when they showed the trailer for this game at E3, and they played this music. It was like, it just... The trailer, it looked nice, but it just didn't really... wasn't exciting. This isn't exactly trailer music. I guess it's a Yoshi game, why does it need to be exciting? Listen, every video game has a secret behind the waterfall. Except this one, I guess. Fuck. Oh! Oh no. Oh good! Is it weird that I'm looking more forward to the Red Letter Media review of Episode 9 than the movie itself? That's you lot too, right? Oh, some of you. Sorry, I'll stop. I'm just... Fuck Star Wars, sorry, I get carried away. There's so much Star Wars news. It was so exciting. I had to talk about it, and the Force Ghosts and stuff. Alright, so, let's talk about hobbits. In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Not a stinky hole. Game of Thrones is on tomorrow, right? So that's a thing. I know I've had people get upset with me for talking about Game of Thrones, too. You know what? That shouldn't be... That should not be any kind of conversation, because people get upset at everything I talk about. I have people upset at me because I've talked about music. Music! I've had someone say movies suck. Literally. Someone said movies suck. That means all movies, according to them, suck. But movies are stupid, though, was, I believe, the comment. So there's almost no pleasing everyone, but more than that, like, if someone gets upset that I'm talking about Game of Thrones, that's not really much of an indication of anything, because every topic is verboten, if you think about it. Vinny, I hope you genuinely don't care about what dumb people have to say, to be honest. I try to be accommodating and keep my streams entertaining to the point where I'm talking about stuff that at least most people can get something out of. Because it's like if you're in the room with someone and they're talking to someone else and you don't really know what they're talking about. You know, it sucks. I mean, it's something that, like, if they're just talking about in-jokes that only they know and you're just there, you're like a third wheel. So I try to, you know, at least give people context so that they can get something out of my conversation, my discussions. That said, it's not gonna stop me from talking about what I want to talk about. I'm live 4 hours a night. Almost every night. I'm gonna run out of shit to say. I'm gonna talk about things I like. It's fine. But I do try to be a little bit aware. Like, I try not to talk about some things too much, because that gets, you know, if I can help it, and sometimes I can't help it. So, like Game of Thrones, for example, I know people are fucking sick of hearing about it, and I get it. Even as a fan, lately I haven't really been all that into it, because I haven't, you know, watched it in a while. The previous season was a little bit lame for me. It was okay, but I'm not, like, super fan obsessive about Game of Thrones anymore. And, you know, it's been, like, talked about a lot, and I've done plenty of thinking and talking about it for one lifetime. So, when people are like, yeah, I don't watch that show because people are annoying about it, I kinda understand. Like, I get it. So, I'll talk about it a bit. I'll probably do... Since this is the last season, I'll probably do, a video where I talk about the whole season. I'm not gonna do, like, a first episode video, but for years now I've been doing a Game of Thrones video where I just talk about the show versus the books, how I feel about it, what's going on in the season. This year I'll probably just watch the whole season and talk about it in one go, and leave it at that. So, I try not to spoil, you know, as the episodes come out. I mean, I'm excited. I want to see how this thing wraps up. I want to see how it ends, but I'm also... It's weirdly bittersweet that it's not the books. And it's also weirdly bittersweet that this is many, many years of my life that will now be kind of resolved in a way. The story, these characters, it's all coming to an end. It's like, shit, I didn't think that would happen. Oh, I did it, got 100%. Vinny, how do you think it will end? I don't want to even really I've kind of speculated on stream a couple times, and I think a lot of people are gonna die. I think it's gonna end in a bittersweet way. I think John's gonna end up on the Iron Throne, and he's not gonna want it, but it's probably gonna be something like that. I think Daenerys is gonna bite the big one. Her whole arc has been she wants the throne. And she's gonna get that goddamn throne no matter what, right? It's her birthright. But I think the bittersweet part is that she's gonna die. It's not a spoiler, chat, remember, because that's not real. I just made that up. But I could see it happening, the way George writes. And he did tell them the ending that he had in mind, so... we shall see. Even if the showrunners and the writers are still inventing several plot points, apparently they know the ending the way George intended it. What is it with Georges? George Lucas, George R. R. Martin, George Costanza. Speaking of George Costanza, Spotify told me that since I'm a member of Spotify, I now get Hulu for free. And the only reason I would want Hulu is that Seinfeld is on there. Can we talk about Disney Plus? I did already. Like I said, I'm interested in the Mandalorian show. Some of the Marvel stuff they have on there. Like, they're building a service that people are gonna spend money on because they have the IP. But I hate that we're doing the streaming services. You have to have, if you want Star Trek, you gotta get CBS. If you want Bob's Burglar, you gotta get Hulu. If you want Seinfeld, Hulu. You want this thing, you get Netflix. You want Disney shows, you get Disney. Yeah, well, we already discussed the whole ramifications of this, and people are just gonna start sailing the seven seas again. So... they're so goofy looking, these little bird fellows. Vinny, when are we going to have pay to watch Vinesauce? I will I don't how do I answer that, make a joke out of it, but also tell you how much that made me sick? I think that's a good model. Honestly, the pay for what you want model has worked for me. It's like when Radiohead did In Rainbows and they made more money than they would have otherwise. But, you know, music, the stuff I make, you could just listen to it for free. You could download it for free. I don't care if you pirate it. Streams, you can watch them for free. The only thing you can't get for free is merch, but that's because you have to actually physically create those objects. But I still give out some free shit. I mean, but people are generous. Even though I don't collect donations, people are still generous. They'll buy a vinyl, they'll buy an album, they'll do a sub to get those sick memotes. I like that it's optional, and I feel like if you do stuff that people like, which I'm grateful that that's what I do. I'm grateful that people care enough to want to sub to me. But I do think that, yeah, if you produce good stuff and you give people the option to pay, they will. They fucking will. Again, you might not make enough money to buy 4 yachts, but you'll feel good about yourself. And, you know, you'll still do fine. I don't get why people need yachts. I don't get it. But I'm not trying to be like Mr. Virtue Man. I'm not. I'm really, I like money as much as the next person, because it's good. But, you know, if it ever came down to paid streaming, like where you have to, like, actually, like, premium content channel or something like that, yeah, that's, I don't know about that. Like, if Twitch, I think YouTube has it, where you actually pay for, a premium stream or something. But if Twitch ever did that, which I will not do that, and if I ever get a chance to talk to John Twitch again, I'll tell him, like, hey, don't do that, man. That's not a good thing. Giant Bomb has premium streams. How do you feel about those? Well, that's a business. They offer a service in some ways. They do reviews. They produce a lot of stuff. They cover a lot of games. They do a podcast. They have a website. They have lives. They have families. They, you know, come from the old school thing. I'm not even speaking to the character or the quality of them, you know, as a company. I do like their podcast. I listen to it sometimes. But I mean, it's just a different thing, so I can't really speak about it. Because what I do is, I'm an asshole for a living. I'm a professional jerk-off asshole. So, I'm not really producing that kind of stuff. I do, you know, I guess I can show you if a game, what a game looks like Pathway. I streamed it the other day. It's pretty good. I might come back to it. I like it. You know, so you can watch that full sauce video and be like, oh, you know what, Vinny liked this game, maybe I will too. Some people in the comments said that it gets repetitive and boring, so we shall see, but... So there is that, I guess, but I'm not trying to do, like, reviews or anything, like, overly professional. It's kind of a dream job, though. Growing up, I always thought how cool it must be to work for a video game website or magazine. And then I realized, well, I'm a lazy motherfucker. I do have an English degree. I probably could have applied for some places and tried to, you know, if I needed to, attempted that. I used to love the gaming magazines, though. I really... You know, I subscribed to a lot of them. PC Accelerator, EGM, Nintendo Power for a little while, and then I kind of got sick of that one. Nintendo Propaganda Magazine. Every game is good. What a surprise. GamePro a little bit, yeah. I like Nintendo Power, though. I liked it more when I was younger. And... it was fun. It had, like, little comics in it, and posters. You know, I liked the previews and the guides that they made. I still have a lot of issues of that lying around. But, yeah, the whole magazine thing was great. I enjoyed that. Every month I look forward to those. And that's kind of how I was in the know about certain video games before the internet. Not too much in the know, mind you, but a little bit. I kind of knew which games to avoid, at least. Wow, another 100%. Guess I got a little bit better at finding shit. Feels pretty good. So, you know, when I want to take like a nap, or if I'm eating, or if I'm cleaning, I tend to leave YouTube on whatever, and it just autoplays. Some people hate autoplay. I don't mind it too much. I might stop here, actually, but I'll just tell you the thing. So autoplay, I leave on just for background noise. Not always, but, you know, sometimes. And I got a video, it was an AVGN video. It was a James video from, I don't know how many years back, but it was Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo. And in the video, it's him when he's, like, 10 or 9, defending the Nintendo and Super Nintendo by saying, because Sega was putting out a lot of hit ads against Nintendo at the time, you know, saying how it was garbage and bad. And so James filmed himself talking about, it's good because you could put stickers on the controllers, and because there's Mario character, like in the form of an action figure. He showed a Simon's Quest Tiger Electronics handheld and said that was good. And it was like kind of, it was actually kind of adorable, but also really, like he could not make a persuasive argument for shit. It was a good video, I enjoyed it.
Nintendo poster.
Oh, posters too. Hang on a minute, I'll show you a little bit of this. I'm gonna stop here, by the way, and show you the art, but...
Ah, take that, Sega. Nintendo's got posters.
And Nintendo has guidebooks.
You mean strategy guides?
Here, see Nintendo guidebooks?
Or Nintendo Power.
These are Nintendo characters. Look at these awesome labels for the controllers.
I still have those. And they are awesome.
The power gun allows you to shoot at characters on the Nintendo screen.
The Nintendo screen.
But they should have called it the power gun, like the power glove and the power pad.
Well, the power pad.
Yeah, you got it.
Giant controller.
Okay, you got that? Reasons why Nintendo is better than Sega. Tiger handheld Simon's Quest, posters, guidebooks, characters, controller stickers, power gun, and power pad. Boom! In your face, Sega! Obviously, I was showing a lot of faith to the Nintendo brand. I was what you might call a fanboy. Sega had a... Nope, it only started.
And in the commercials, they keep bragging about Genesis. They said that Genesis is even better than the Super Nintendo, but they're both 16-bit.
Sega had a point before...
Yeah, it's funny to see because it reminds me of me. I was a little younger when Sega was doing the hit ads. I was just like, oh, cool, Sega, I don't have one, fuck. And then I got kind of angry later on, but for a while I was just like upset that I didn't have it. Vinny, what's the video called? Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo Cinemassacre. Or James, AVGN, yeah. But, alright, anyway, so that's the stream. I'm gonna stop here. It's a little... yeah, it's late, it's time to go. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my mindless ramblings tonight. Vinny, you might be an old man now, but you'll still fight for your side. Yeah, but I mean, is that a hill I want to die on? The Nintendo hill? You know, like, I still like Nintendo. But if they went third party and put their games on Xbox, I'd just play their games on Xbox. don't think I would take a bullet for Nintendo. I told you, Nintendo fucking wanted to take my videos down. You know, I had some pretty intense bullshit drama with them that like gave me some severe anxiety. So I don't think I would want to die on that hill. Sure, I still love them, but brand loyalty as I get older is more about, I think it's a little more tempered than when I was younger. I don't know, maybe I am still a fanboy. Maybe I'm a baby. Maybe I'm a 33-year-old man baby that argues with people on the internet because my company of choice is better than their company of choice. Is that maybe? I don't know. You guys know me better than I know myself sometimes. Baba is me. But I like Yoshi game. I like Nintendo. But I think Sega also has made some great games, and Skies of Arcadia will forever be one of my favorite games of all time. So even though Sega does what Nintendo pissed me off almost as much as James, I would argue that they made some great games and they deserve their attention as well, and they deserve their fate. I mean their fan base. All right, let me end the stream. Okay, Art. Tomorrow, Vinny. Oh, someone in chat just said, Vinny, play Fortnite tomorrow. I want to see you play it after so long. I click on their message. It says here, movies are kind of boring. Vinny, are you going to play Fortnite again? Vinny, play Fortnite tomorrow. It's been forever. Huh. That's a lot of messages about me playing Fortnite. I'm good. I'm glad you want to see me play Fortnite. I'm not really interested in that game anymore at the moment, but thank you for the request. Tomorrow's Sunday, so tomorrow is trash night. So well, actually, I could stream Fortnite tomorrow technically. All right, let's do the art. It's too easy of a joke. I don't even hate the game. I don't. I really don't. But that was like, God, the fucking that you just handed that to me on a silver platter.